the clip while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. You could be around, but you You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. Said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe in me,
you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me.
Jesus Christ, John, a 75 watch streak? What the fuck? Do you have nothing better to do in your evenings? The fuck? Hi, Shad, and yes. Well, I'm glad you have better things to do with your evenings. Maybe. Now you're just giving me mixed answers. Well, hell. Oh, well. How y'all doing this fine Thursday evening? It's good to see y'all back. How you doing? What's good in the bud? I'm going with bud. Yup. Thursday was a fine day? Well, how dare you assume that Thursday's finality? Yup. Yup. I will be perfect. There's a part of me that feels like I am forgetting something. Like, I feel like I have forgotten something very important. That my usual thing. I have my water this time, which I totally had last time, and nothing happened. Hey, Cinta. Stay hydrated. This is a threat. But yes, we're back with Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, which I will be perfectly clear. There is a part of me I am debating with myself here whether or not I wish to continue. Because on one hand, it's entertaining to you. On the other, the writing manifests itself in such a unique learning experience. I may finish it just to say I did. Ooh. Okay, I'm here. Let me catch up with what I missed. Hey, Herms! Welcome back! I have a very important question. Did you know that the first day of this case is completely fucking pointless? 'Cause I did! I don't know how that audio sounded to you, and I apologize if it hurt your ears. But, ooh! Oh! No, yesterday I had what can only be considered a massive crash out at the writers being back on their bullshit from Turnabout Furry. I was shocked to see how poor the actual writing quality of the overall story is, to say the least. Woof. So, you know, I had a bit of a walk around. It's fine. We're fine. Everything is A-okay. Except it's not. Because I just remembered what we're doing. I missed yesterday. Don't worry. You technically didn't miss a thing. So, here's the important question. They should be at the detention center, right? No! They're not! But then where are they? Did they go to the Right Anything Agency? No! They didn't. But they couldn't be at the school because they just admitted to murder! Right? It's fine. We'll talk to a ghost here. October 25th, Themes Legal Academy, first floor hallway. Hey, that's you over. Why? How? He admitted to murder. Why is he not in cuffs? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Excuse me. I don't know what came over me. That's crazy. I could have thought. I could have sworn. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's the Dark Age of the Law! Excuse me. I had a little episode there. I don't know what came over me. Excuse me. Anyway. Oh, hi, Hugh. Good to see you.
You, we want to have a word with you if you don't mind.
Oh, if it's Mr. White, if it was Mr. White, then sure. But you two, meh.
Sir, not 3 hours ago, you admitted to murdering some woman.
Oh, I knew it. There's a Discord news voice.
You're not getting off that easily. After all, you're a possible suspect, plus you actually confessed in court.
Whatever. So, what do you want from me? But make it brief. I don't have a lot of time, and I assume you don't either.
about your confession today? You weren't serious about that, were you?
Let's just say I had no choice, thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done.
Yeah, and whose fault do you think that is, jackass? If you just told the truth from the beginning, none of us would be in this fucking predicament, now would we? Don't you gulp at that, it's literally all his fault! So you're really prepared to take the blame for this?
Not gonna happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that...
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say... The voice on the tape could be fucking Santa Claus! It's nothing! I hate this evidence. This is the worst piece of evidence in the entire history of the Ace Attorney series. I will put that on record. I will die on this hill that the tape recorder is the single worst piece of evidence ever made.
Let me put it this way, you don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you?
Hard to consider when the blue with the Blue Badger videotape. No. Here's the thing. At least the Blue Badger videotape is hard enough proof of things actually happening. This tape could be a written note from Santa Claus, and it would not change anything about its value. They are treating this single fucking audio piece as gospel when we have no proof that it actually was recorded when they said it was. Or anything else. It's just audio. The game treats it like this unparalleled piece of decisive evidence when what is it? Some audio from someone saying you're a goner and we can't even like pace or put it together that it actually said that? We barely understood that the voice was female. And on top of that, this is the exact same case where a girl pretended to be a guy perfectly. It also stands to reason that the inverse could also be true. Their own writing has invalidated the most crucial piece of evidence in the plot. And they're still acting like, okay, yeah, no. This is actively what's, the writers of this game are sniffing their own farts. Oh boy.
Well, my confessor is just like that. A means to an end, or as we say around here, the end justifies.
Oh, fuck off. It's not. Just because you are writing your fucking, like, the hidden plot, just because you're writing the themes, doesn't make them good themes. What's the end goal? The ends justify the means. Fuck off. Literally fuck off. You're using buzzwords in place of actual plot.
Oh, but I actually do believe the voice is shouting at you, O'Connor.
Who cares? It's not evidence.
Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. But if Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple.
As soon as you say the ends justify the means or the dark age of the law, you should just yes. As soon as you say whatever the theming is out loud, and it's not the credits, you failed. Twitch is trying to sell me on Roblox? Well, then go to YouTube. If Twitch is trying to be bullshit, pop on over to YouTube. YouTube ain't got stupid shit like Twitch. That's why I stream on both sites. You can watch this jackass in... Yep. Okay. Calm. Peaceful. Punchable face.
Even you should be capable of reasoning, of such reasoning, or have I overestimated you?
You'll make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you'll see. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin. Apollo, you're a lawyer. Do you enjoy that?
Could you and Robin's confession really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? It's gonna take some serious thinking on my part.
And some serious rewriting on the form of the writers. Hey, is Blackwell your dad? What? What is this plotline?
You sure look like Prosecutor Blackwell. It sure looked like Prosecutor Blackwell was twisting your arm to testify earlier. Is there some sort of secret he's using against you?
This case is still miles ahead of Furry for me.
Eh.
I have no intention of saying anything more, now if you'll excuse me.
Hold. I am not through with you yet.
It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me.
Well, even we just might discuss, you know what?
No, wait.
My little statement and Mr. Kill loses it. What's all that about?
I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. You really are a rank amateur. Even if that were true, you think I'd just open up to you?
So he's not denying it. That secret might be causing the discord in his voice. And again, we have just the same problem with Junie and Robin.
You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question.
About that meeting with Professor Cole on the 23rd. Why'd you want to see you?
I have no intention of telling.
Okay. In a vacuum, that was really good. Them using the actual the video part of it, like, it hits you with the theming without actually, like, writing it out. Yes, this is how low my fucking standards have fallen. I'm praising the ability to use video in a fucking audio-visual medium. I will take back my compliment if the next line is about the dark age of the law. Anyway.
You'll have to force it out of me any way you can.
Professor Means strikes again. And again, you is in the lawyer course. But didn't Professor Court say, Court used to say that the only good result is the truth? So why don't you drop yourself straight and just tell the truth?
The truth? How can you be so sure it'll help you solve the case? Truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's, for that matter.
You're wrong.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna defend Junie the right way, using the truth. That's the only way to honor Junie's wishes and Professor Court's memory.
I see. Very well, Miss Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about the truth that you're so interested in.
You?
But... don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Understand?
What's that supposed to mean?
What a terrible thing to say. Thought you guys were friends.
Yes, we were. Until just recently, actually.
Where? Then why did you admit to fucking murder to save her? What is your deal?
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her money.
You admitted to murder. Stop being a slimy bitch.
What? Why? That's stupid.
Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
What are you? What are you trying to say?
This conversation is over. I said I don't have a lot of time, and I mean it.
Hugh, wait. He's gone.
Hey, he doesn't care about her anymore. Why did he say that? He literally admitted to murder for her. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That didn't go well. Guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on his testimony tomorrow. Athena, what do you say we head over to the art room? Might be a nice change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation.
Alright. We don't really have much time left anyway.
Oh, okay, we're just going over here. What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Oh, look over there. Oh. October 25th, Themes Legal Academy, 3rd floor art room. Ho ho ho! Wyvern isn't the little lawyer friends again.
Oh, thanks again for knowing the skewer banner for us earlier.
Ho, don't mention it. Helping those in need is just what my brand of justice is all about. Right. So this is the art room where the murder actually occurred? Well, that's right. You can see, you can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. That area roped off in the middle is a room that marks a spot. The police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourselves out. Good talk.
Hey, this area with the rope around it.
That's where we detected a large blood stain. And sure the victim was stabbed here, somewhere close by.
The fact that there's no visible blood means that it was wiped with something, right?
Right, but we were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing, and that,
In a nutshell, is justice, right?
oh, I'd appreciate it if you let me have the cool lines.
A mock trial script on the floor, and nearby in an envelope marked used. Used.
I wonder if Miriam's script was actually inside that envelope.
Let's see here. By Miriam Scuttlebutt. And the title is Rogan Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Oh, good lord.
I wouldn't take part in that mock trial myself if she begged me.
Says here, special rules are allowing payment and bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence, and so it says.
Fulbright, my goat.
Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the ends justifies the means.
Whew. Prosecution claims this script was supposedly to have been used.
But the scripts were selected by Professor Court, considering how much she valued the truth. I seriously doubt she'd pick a script entitled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment.
Wow, you have that title memorized already.
Kinda looks like there's a prosecutor's badge at the top of the statue.
But it's not. If you look real close, another strange, difficult to understand work of art.
Oh, look, it has a title. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Huh, no creative.
Art either too abstract to understand or as subtle as a sledgehammer. Say the same about this game.
Look, piece of pottery. Like it's already been fired. Bet Robin made that.
I bet it won't last long, not with the way she deals with her own work anyway.
Yeah, seems like such a waste. I mean, this one's already has some color on it. Looks like it blood stains. All the blood stains the way the glaze dribbled on it.
Just like bloodstains. And just as we trust, that does look like bloodstains. We'd better examine it at once. You mean you didn't before? I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. That means the body very well could have been dropped from this window.
In the mock trial script, the body was dropped onto a mat. Then a bowl cart was used to move it over to the stage.
The maintenance area is below this room. In the storehouse, there is a mat and bowl cart.
So, even the moving the body was carried out just like the script. The killer sure had a thing for Jeannie's script.
Well, what'd you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place.
But you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it in court.
Good. That didn't give me any evidence? Why? Isn't that the mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here.
I see. Looks like everyone from the judges course submit one.
The victim causes court was the Fine Art Club advisor. So she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This is where I'd keep a bunch of scripts. I'd wager that's how they wound up here.
Oh, poor stressed out, overworked Professor Court. I know exactly how she feels.
You must. Your desk always looks like a tornado hit it.
You want to talk, Apollo?
Me? What about Mr. Wright?
Maybe we should rename the firm Right Stuff All Over the Place Agency.
Wait, that's actually a huge... Wait, that's a huge clue! If all of the, like, they're stacked on the shelf here, if all of the Judge Course, books were in the art room, that means anyone with access to the art room could have read the script. That is a huge... What do you mean we're not talking about it? That's such a huge thing. Why are there so many plot holes?
Picture of a girl wearing a flowerette. Oh, yeah, same right there. R. Newman. Oh, Robin must have painted this.
Is this Juniper? Clothes are different, but...
Oh, look. There's a piece of paper stuck to the back. Let's see what it says. Completely lacks Professor Court's artistry. Must keep practicing. Robin. I think this is pretty good myself.
Wonder what it would have looked like if Professor Court had painted Juniper.
But it would have looked really artistic looking.
Don't tell me it's this one. Don't tell me it's this one.
Picture of a girl wearing a floral mat. Oh, it has the artist's name right there. C. Court. Wow, Professor Court must have painted this.
So this is what they consider art? I really don't get it.
I swear I've seen this girl before. There's no fragility about her. And a pity, and there's pity in decent eyes. There's this again. Name's on the tip of my tongue.
Athena, you're bad at this.
There's a paint palette here. No surprise, considering this is the art room.
Looks like someone mixed the yellow paints to make orange.
I prefer yellow. You, on the other hand, are way too red.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think this is saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. Ooh, what if it's Professor Court sending us a message from beyond the grave?
How about that blob right next to it? The one with the red and green.
Maybe she's simply implying that you need to more delicious greens in your diet.
Are you saying Professor Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates? Yes. Actually, hold on. Let me... So that's whatever this statue was here. This confusing mess of a creation. That Athena fixed downstairs. Fixed.
Hey, it's gone. Remember that
strange-looking statue in the school camera photo?
No, you're right. Wonder where it is. Mum's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this. Hey, look! It's you on this mailboard, Apollo. A red demon.
A red demon? It's more like a snake curled around a brush to me. No! See the antenna and the yellow spots on the back? Anyone can see it's a ladybug. Guess I'll have to agree to disagree. Finally, we can investigate further at a later date. Agreed? Okay, let's do that. You okay with that, Athena?
I really regret bringing this up. I can see the other half of the building over there. The quad and the stage below.
Yeah, this must be the window Detective Fulbright stuck his head out of earlier.
Oh yeah, thanks for the help, Detective.
A true champion of justice always comes running when those are in need.
Great, then how about telling us Prosecutor Blackwell's strategy for tomorrow?
Alright, let me think.
Well?
Oh! Hey, I'm not falling for that.
Oh, so close I can almost taste it. Some iron and winch. So this is how they read the banners in and out. It's nice for you to say it from here.
Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of that broken statue.
So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Oh, don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone.
Oh, I never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. Poor Apollo.
Three busts sitting on a shelf. A judge, a defendant, and either lawyer or a prosecutor. The bearded one must be the judge, and the bummed out one must be the defendant.
Look, another one's fallen into the floor.
Wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor. Think, Apollo, think. This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go.
Oh, just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. Oh, right, the clock, the single most important one.
This clock has created a major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look.
Don't waste your time, I've checked it. And it's 100% accurate.
You sure? How'd you check it?
Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch, see?
Detective Fulbright, didn't you notice that your watch had stopped?
It has, Oh! This is unacceptable!
That's obviously can't rely on him. Let's take a look for ourselves. Let's see. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 hour. My detective? This clock must have also been an hour ahead when his photo was taken. So that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I must feel sorry for the detective. I must.
You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. Wait just 1 minute. This clock's an hour ahead right now, for sure. What proof do you have that it was running ahead on the day of the crime?
That's a good question. Wait. I think I just might have some. Detective Fulbright, you'd agree that there's a moon outside this window, right?
Sure, it's a nice crescent one, like something out of a picture book.
But if you look at that window in the back, with the winch attached to it, you'll see the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building.
Oof, then what's the moon doing there?
I wonder.
Oh, well, there it is. Thanks. You literally just showed us.
Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you?
Oh, that's right, but I hadn't seen this stage until yesterday.
That backdrop with a starry sky and a big crescent moon isn't that bad. And let's say one painting on the stage backdrop. Proof's right here, detective. This shows it was 6 p.m. when a photo was taken. I know what this moon really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where the moon in the photo came from, and the truth of Junie's testimony.
But where? Where's the show that?
If you look right here, this will all become crystal clear. They were still prepping the stage, so a backdrop wasn't in place yet. The photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position.
I can see that. That's one big board hanging from here. The size matches too. But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail.
It is, but I believe what we're seeing is the photo is the back of the board.
The back of the...
That's right. And around 6 p.m. Was when this was taken. A photo of the same board being taken from the front.
What do you mean the front? The front's against the wall.
That's where you're wrong. Think, what about the window? Remember how we saw the moon that just shouldn't even exist in the photo? I'll take a good look.
Are you suggesting the moon was the one on the backdrop?
Exactly. In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. As you can see here, it was around 6 p.m. when the backdrop was being set in place. So the art room clock was running fast, at least as far back as the day of the murder.
How can I have a phrase, Professor Blackwell? Prosecutor Blackwell now. Professor Blackquill.
Yes, it's just be holding and prosecuting evidence. Too bad you couldn't do that on the fucking, in the court. Alright, guess that wraps up all the important stuff. Found anything new, Detective Fulbright?
Oh, good question. Unfortunately, the answer is nothing much yet.
Are you sure it's confident about having found nothing?
But if we're talking about outside the art room, there's been a major breakthrough.
Oh dear! Let's find out what that is. I don't know what I shall do.
No need for theatrics. I was told I could fill you in on this one.
Wow, you saw right through me, Detective. I'm impressed.
Looking to get arrested for murder via unwarranted flattery, are we? So, what's the major breakthrough you mentioned? Oh, you want to know? You really want to know? You really...
Come on, just tell us already.
Oh, you're no fun. Anywho, we got the results of the voice print analysis back.
Voice print? You mean for this tape recorder? This stupid fucking tape recorder?
Exactly. The voice belongs to the suspect, Miss Woods, beyond a shadow of a doubt. See right here? I analyze the voice of the tapes, inside and out.
Sure, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's Woods.
And you thought the voice of the tape was saying Hugh O'Connor. Ho ho ho! Oh, thanks for a good laugh, Miss Sykes.
Oh, he's the last person I want laughing at me.
Issue, does the voice shouting You're O'Connor belong to Juniper Woods? Result, the voice is a perfect match. Testing is underway regardless of signs of post-recording editing. The tape is about 10 minutes and 35 seconds of noise requiring further testing. Oh, okay. How the fuck do you go from a voice sounds female to Juniper beyond a shadow of a doubt? Piss poor writing job. What can I say? Oh. So now there's evidence of Juniper shouting, "You're a goner," around the time of death. If we take this as truth, how are we supposed to make sense of it?
I don't know. I can't think of any reason why Ginny would check that in the first place.
Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial? Again, just as we trust. It's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Haven't just learned that the clock had been an hour fast? Means we're back to square one considering the suspect's actions that day.
I wonder what the main argument will be about now.
How the body was moved would be my guess, but Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans. Oh, does he now?
Detective Fulbright.
Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation.
No, I wasn't gonna ask you about that. I was just wondering if you've seen Robin.
Oh, you mean Robin Newman? She was here just a moment ago. And she mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall.
Video? What video?
Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall. Oh boy, she's watching my favorite video, the Guitar Serenade!
Right, let's go.
October 25th, Thieves Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall.
Ah, there she is. Robin. Hey, Robin.
Oh, Athena, Apollo. What are you watching there? Oh, just something that happens to be a recording video of the mock trial. I'd use a bit of coercion to get it, but the ends justify the means, right? Straight vodka.
There it is again. Professor Mean sure has a lot of influence around here.
Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me?
That sounds great. You mind if we ask you some questions first?
Oh, sure. I'll tell you anything you want.
That's your confession today. Why'd you do it?
Oh, because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. I'd stop the trial by any means possible.
Right, ends justify the means. So you're for follow Professor Means too?
Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Court. I like them both.
Ah, she brushed that one off like a pro.
But with that style of justice, you run the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case.
What? Why?
I want to be an artist. That's what I really want, man. But no, my parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor.
But if the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it?
Ah, yes! It's the perfect plan, you see. In order to get into art school, I just have to admit to murder. Then I'll be kicked out of school. And I can go be the artist I've always wanted. This is a perfect plan. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talking about so many literary changes at the bat of 9, Ash.
I guess you've been dealing with her own problems, too. This makes zero sense.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make any sense. But that doesn't make what she did right either.
Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder? Oh, finishing a statue.
I was on stage until the last bell.
That's right, you made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Both of them.
It was just a formality, but can you prove that you were making the statues at that time?
Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now?
No, that's not what I mean.
Both you and Robin were still at school after 7 p.m. But neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing.
No, neither of them did because, again, it was Zeus.
Have there been any problems now that everyone knows you're a girl?
Oh, no worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I was really a girl. And just today, I found out that she spoke with the school's administration on my behalf.
Wow, they must really like you.
I know, right? But I can finally be myself here at school. And in order to hide the fact that I love girly clothes. That's why, Athena. I simply must have this and this by any means possible.
What? But there's evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, but now.
Oh, don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please, please.
Okay, you know. Stage costume related evidence taken in classic Hens Justify the Mean style. You know what? Good bit. I'll hats off to you. You did it. That's the best ends justify the means joke we've ever had. Cute. I like it.
Oh, darn it.
Anyway, thanks again, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am. I'm La Mirror from Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. I want everyone to know before the snitch found out.
The snitch? Sounds like a new lead.
We know who the snitch is. It's Box Bitch. We know who the...
There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests. And reporting it all to one of the professors.
Okay, so okay, here's the key. Yep. Okay, so Miriam's been reporting it to Professor Means, and that's how this whole thing has been going down. There's our link to Professor Means. But why would anyone do that?
Officially, I heard to sneak out misconduct among the student body. But rumor has it grades were being brought and bought and sold through this surveillance network.
That's bribery! The situation at Thieves Legal Academy is worse than I thought.
While all this is important stuff, I want to ask about the thing in the art room. There present evidence to show what I'm talking about now.
Hey, do you know about this?
Oh, Lady Justice. That's so cute.
More like Themes Illegal Academy. I know, right?
Do you think this is cute?
Yeah, totally. The balance of the scales, the cages of the sword, the cracks are running all the way up.
The last one's only because I put it back together.
Oh, I totally know what you mean. That feeling you get when something's just so cute you want to smash it to bits. Right. Oh!
Sorry, but that sounds more like a case of the crazy than fullness for cute.
Yay, a present from Athena. Oh, it's so exciting.
I'm sorry, but it's not a present. I wanted to show you to know whether or not you knew anything about it.
Oh, that's not nice, Athena. Why are you cranky today?
Wasn't until a moment ago.
Oh, man, that's my blood, sweat, and tears in a pile of rubble right there.
Why not make the statues again? I'm sure the two of them would be delighted.
Yeah, I could totally do that. And this time, I'm gonna make them even more realistic by making full body molds of my models.
Full body modes? Are you sure that's safe? How about plain old measurements?
Oh, Athena, measurements are for wimps.
When did this game come out? Ace Attorney Dual Destinies release date 2013. Yeah, that tracks.
Full on YOLO is what art's about. I'm gonna drop both of them in a big pile of plaster, yeah!
I know I should stop you, but some part of me really wants to see how this plays out. Robin, I just remembered something I wanted to ask you. This photo shows a piece of the art room on the piece of art on the art room table. Do you know what it is?
What? Whoa! Look at that unique artistic sense. That's be one of Professor Court's creations, man.
Released worldwide within 3 months. Also within 2013, apparently. Yep.
Professor Court's artistic sense?
Professor Court's artistic sense. Oh, that's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic.
In other words, it's weird and all over the place? Come to think of it, that strange looking painting in the art room. Was that one of Professor Court's... That was one of Professor Court's works, wasn't it?
That statue on the photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice.
Lady Justice?
Professor Court had planned on placing that in the judge bench in the lecture hall. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow.
So this... is the statue in its proper state?
You bet, just look at that wild silhouette. It's so cute.
I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this?
Athena. The Lady Justice that you put back together on stage.
No, didn't realize it before because it was out in pieces, but before it was smashed, maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice. Maybe it looked more like this photo. But what was it doing on a stage?
Lady Justice updated in the court record. Well, I think that's about covers it.
Okay, then how about we watch the mock trial video with me? What do you say?
Sure, sounds good to me. So how do you want to watch it?
Oh,
Excuse me, I'm choking. I almost don't wish to choke. Very choky.
Old classroom desk at this school have their own built-in computer, you know.
Wow, this place is definitely a lot cushier than I thought.
I know
you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech.
Blah, blah, blah. The ends justify the means. Blah, blah, blah. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you all for coming here today.
That sounds like Professor Maines.
The mock trial, crown jewel event of the school's festival, will begin shortly.
Is the camera like this the whole time?
He had a fixed position in front of the stage. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come.
How come the teacher's speeches like this always make me sleepy?
Let's just skip to the end of the speech.
Hi, Junie.
Now let the mock trial begin.
Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Judy so large in this shot?
Looks to me like she cut right in front of the camera.
Juniper was also in charge of the audio.
Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself.
She had to do it to keep her script details secret. She was all over the place that day. When she wasn't in trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
Oh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like.
Looks like there's a... Yeah. Oh, there we go. Trying to fix my seat. Looks like there's a judge's bench at the back of the screen, and a witness stand up front. And what's with those balconies with the Professor Court and Professor Means' name on them?
Ah, those are faculty seats. Professor Means and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial.
Lecture hall diagram added to the court record.
Okay.
let's fast forward a bit.
And that's why the defendant is definitely guilty.
Oh, that was me. Could you tell?
Objection. A frail code used to bare her hands to stab the professor with an arrow. I don't think so.
You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo. But it made you sound kind of weird.
Cut me some slack. It was my first time reading that script.
I think Juniper's gonna speak next.
I think Juniper's gonna take that.
I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown, and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted you're a goner, but I didn't mean it.
Wow, what an emotional performance! She put a real actress to shame. Who's gonna tell him?
Wait, could you go back and play that scene again?
You really think that's necessary? I didn't do it. I suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true when I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it.
Stop, did you hear that?
I think you're onto something. Let's play that part again. Last part again.
I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about?
I think this last piece of evidence should explain it.
Take that!
I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you.
You're a goner.
The voice is in performance.
This is the... Oh my god. Text-based medium. Text-based medium.
The voices and performances do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening.
It's just a possibility. But the voice on this tape really is recording. One made from the mock trial video, and that means this evidence was fabricated.
I didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. And that's why the gender of the voice became so important. And if the real killer had foreseen that gender, that would have gender would become the key in today's trial.
He would try to deflect any attention away from himself by making the suspect female. So basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect.
Wait a second. No way!
Professor Means' credo is the ends justify the means. So if it makes perfect sense that the student who took those words to heart would fabricate evidence, need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible.
Allow me to assist you with that. Oh, yeah! Allow me to assist you with that.
Investigate Gavin. Let's make some kind of noise so we know you were there.
Oh, is it, it's go big or go home is a rockstar entrances, Fräulein. Timing is everything. Oh, let's go make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. I trust that would be alright.
Very much so, thanks.
Thanks, Gavin. Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. It's about time we head over to the detention center.
I think Junie would agree that this is something that we could prove her innocence, but will her heart really be open to accepting it? And she had to have known this is what I'd find.
October 25th, detention center visitors room.
And how about covers main gist of our investigation?
I see, very interesting. You've been quite a busy beaver today.
Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's about up. It'll be getting dark soon, so... Junie! You must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and... No, wait! You have to listen to me. I don't want to hear anymore. I know what you're going to say, Athena. Junie, you promised. We're going to discover the truth behind this meta mystery. And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing you just what that truth is. If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how odd it is to hear. Okay, but only if it's the real truth. So please just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what you want to do. The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Junie. In a mock trial video, we can hear you reading the line from the script. We're having both of them analysed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who'd benefit from faking the voice recording would be you. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you confessed in order to protect me. This may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came right after you and Robin had already confessed. If he hadn't confessed right there as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious? Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student, gets outstanding grades, and never causes trouble.
Wait, Athena. My bracelet reacted just now.
It did, but why?
So he's cheating his test results too. Ha! What a coward.
Junie, can you look me in the eyes and repeat what you just said? Oh, none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone? He was a gifted student, he gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble?
Now I'm sure of it. She's lying. They wouldn't hurt a fly at least once, twice, maybe. Oh, it should. That didn't pause it.
Wait. What am I looking out for here? I feel like where did what? Am I dumb? What am I missing? What? Like, is it broken, or is this another fucking Brushel situation where I should be looking for the fucking armpit? Like, the only thing moving is her mouth. Unless it's her flower. There's nothing over there. I feel like it must be he never causes any trouble, because I'm not seeing it. What? What? What the fuck is... Excuse me? What's even causing this? Like... It's the winds!
Gotcha!
Juniper, you start coughing when you're under stress. You can't hide that from me, no matter how hard you try. When you said, and never caused any trouble, a cough escaped and made your scarf fly. Okay. I guess. Fucking okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. As for why you were stressed, it's because you were lying. Okay, sure.
Junie, you're trying to hide his connection to this case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties to a secret about yourself. The secret? About me? I just don't understand.
I already told Juniper, so I might as well already tell you. I don't care about her anymore.
Also, your stream cut out on my end? Wait, what? Damn. Feels bad. Yeah, I don't think I got any drops. No, it doesn't look like I got any drops. I got no errors, so... It's back. Welcome back.
What? Why?
Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
He ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret, which means you must have felt betrayed by Junie, making her
The snitch.
You were Professor Court's snitch, weren't you?
There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities are really...
Yes. Get on with it. Yes. Pick up the pace.
And while fulfilling that role, you learned something about you you'd rather forget. I don't know what you're talking about. Junie, please, stop buying things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. Looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Try and review the evidence to see if I can prove my hypothesis. Must have something that proves Junie's snitch and you's connection to the case.
Take that!
I'm relieved to see that you're coming around. You see, I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Juniper's one cool customer, Athena.
Wait, I don't think that was the right piece of evidence. Whatever you show me won't change the fact that I already told you all I know. Must have something here that proves Junie's a snitch and you's connection to the case.
Wait, what? If it wasn't the... burnt fragments? My attorney badge?
Take that!
Right here in Professor Court's planner, it says routine report. I believe this is meant to mean when the snitch would report to Professor Court. I also believe that Professor Court planned to meet with you in private based on the snitch's info. And from their meeting, you must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. So, you see, it all makes sense if you're... only if you're the snitch, Jenny. Oh, forgive me. I've been lying to you this whole time. Truth is, I suspected you from the start. You did? That is surprising. I'm so sorry. I've talked about friendships so much, but I've been a terrible friend.
Juniper. I don't have that special kind of hearing like Athena does. No, my skin just vibrates horrendously when someone's lying. But I don't need it to sense the pain you're feeling inside. And it's intensely directed, directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right?
Apollo. Please, Jenny, tell me why he suspected you.
Also, things were slightly desynced from the audio and the visuals. That's weird. That's very weird. I hope that's not happening for the stream. Uh-oh. Now I'm gonna have to... Are things still desynced, or... Has that been happening for long? Oh god, now I'm gonna have to go back and check.
I'm feeling that will be the key to getting the bottom of this whole case. What exactly was your role as the class snitch? Professor Court told me to watch how the Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice. She didn't want any more of our students going astray like that.
Still desynced, and now it's getting glitchy with audio. Hold on, I need to, let me just unmute my own stream and see. Glitchy with audio? Hold on, let me just... It doesn't seem like it. Now, hold on, let me just, Oh god, no, hold on, I need to mute that again. Okay, we're gonna have to roll tests, and then, think about what in the hell we're doing here, because, like, okay, so... What we're going to do is... It might just be a your end sort of thing, so I'm going to hit escape. Up. Nope. Ahem. Okay, so what we're going to do is... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me jump over and see. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's desynced. I think that might just be a your end thing. From what I'm looking at, it looks fine. Or it sounds fine. I'm not getting any weird errors or anything popping up. It might be your device.
I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic.
She asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she? I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about.
And that report, session in her planner, the one from October 22nd, was a part of that?
Yes, that would mean I reported you to Professor Court.
She snitched on her own friend?
I had accidentally overheard Hugh talking.
What'd you hear?
He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents.
What were they talking about?
Something about having paid money for a good test score. I only overheard him talking, so I never did find out about who the money was going to.
What? That's bribery!
He was buying his way through school, and if that's the case, and that evidence, that always seemed out of place, might actually, be about his secret.
Take that!
We found this while investigating the stage. It's got a used name on it. I didn't know what the number meant at the time, but now I'm hearing about bribes.
It must mean that the bribe of 120 grand to be paid in October.
What's more, take a look at this mark. It's the same mark on the page as Professor Court's planner.
Hey, you're right.
Oh, wait. But why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? I don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was... It's just a possibility at this point, but it may have indeed been Professor Court. But...
That's impossible. She's the last person I'd ever expect of accepting bribes.
Like I said, it's just a possibility, but a rather good one. Maybe her private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribery being exposed. From the start of his little argument, got out of hand.
It's not your fault, Junie. Anybody would have suspected Hugh if they knew what you knew.
No, I don't believe that alone would have driven someone to murder.
Welcome back! You missed the worst Apollo section ever.
There's another reason I suspected Hugh. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's another reason. I saw Hugh around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial. Ah, she's finally ready to talk about that. When I saw him, his oh, there. Oh, there. Jiminy, you alright? Just try to relax and tell me what happened.
I never wanted
Oh,
to say
wow.
what I did. But I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands. His hands were dripping with blood.
Could have been paint.
His hands were
Yes, thank you.
His hands were dripping with blood.
What? But why?
What am I going to do? Deep down, I know Hugh can't be the killer, but my mind keeps telling me he is. No matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't.
It was a zombie!
Oh, what am I going to do? Hueys? I can't take this anymore. Thea.
So she hid the fact that she had seen Hugh and said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Ginny. Must have been terrible holding all that in. But it's gonna be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise from one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. If that's okay with you, Professor Maines.
My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I'll be watching from the gallery. And I shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce. Good luck tomorrow. Now, if you will excuse me.
I can't take this anymore. Stops trying to lift giant dumbbell labeled this.
Thea, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I had trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it.
Don't worry. We already know that the prosecutor's key evidence is a fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free.
I wouldn't have it any other way. We should all be ready now. What could possibly go wrong this time?
Him.
Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. I better be imagining it.
To be continued. Ooh.
Yeah, also, it's too easy. Yes, continue next chapter. October 26, 9:45 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby. Number 3. Were you able to sleep last night?
Huh? Oh, sleep. Sure, I slept. For a grand total of 0 hours.
Oh, good morning, you two. You look like you're ready to put on a real show, yeah? Oh, but before you do, I have a good luck gift for you. Oh, the voice print analysis came back and the results couldn't be clearer. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recording are one and the same.
There's a strange feeling I get, and keels over and dies. In other words, the recording's a fabrication. Wow! I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell has gave us fake evidence. I guess this means he's going to get disbarred, isn't it? Apollo Justice Ace Attorney never happened. What are we talking about?
Oh, the lab is continuing their study on the tape. So far, they found signs of overdubbing. But this is going to take longer to recover the audio that was erased. Boom.
Who's there? Wait.
Did you see who it was?
No. Got a quick look, but they got away. I think it might have been Hugh. I bet he was eavesdropping.
I wonder if he saw our hand.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Boxgirl was listening in too. I'll make sure they don't make a run for it. That's my final gift to you.
Okay. All that's left now is to reach out to the chief.
Time for a mini Chords of Steel workout. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine. Your turn.
I'm Athena Sykes and I'm fine.
Bar Association, death penalty, prosecution, investigative committee. Yeah, that's fine, we'll look the other way. At least Clavier has scuttlebutt demoted to Bucks. Girl, yep. October 26, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session. All rise.
Talk about making me for the trial of Juniper Woods.
Sykes Brigade is totally psyched. I mean, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecutor is ready as well, then. I mean, isn't that right, Prosecutor Blackwell? Well, yes, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected yet necessary. I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business for anyone, understood?
Your boldness, Robin Newman, and your Connor have recanted their confessions. But later I shall grill them at leisure to find out whether I can charge them with perjury.
Well, this will complicate matters. Still, one must not overlook the facts.
Actually, officially, the committee is called Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence. Which is ironic given that nothing excellent about the prosecutor's office.
Well, but the school camera photo was made of yesterday.
A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The courtroom clocks runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measurement of time.
As for the bungling detective who overlooked that, he is paying for his failure as we speak.
Oh, poor Detective Gumshit Fulbright. I hope he returns to work with his body parts intact.
But about the case, what will be?
The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from the courtroom to the stage. And I mean to prove this here today.
It's just like Detective Fulbright said. But what does he have to... But what else does he have up his sleeve?
Someone missed his pseudo shoes a lot. Yeah, I do.
My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place near the center of the courtroom, as evidenced by the bloodstain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area. Which is to say, the body was carried out to that very window. From there, it was dropped down to the maintenance area below. And though there was nary a scratch on the body aside from the fatal wound, that too was per the script, as a high jump mat was employed to cushion the fall. Then a ball cart was used to haul the body over to the stage.
That's not very clever. I mean, it's the same exact body moving scheme in the script. Anyone could have moved their body that way.
Objection!
Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clear either.
Did you ever wonder why Gumshoe was acting so confident in his appearance in Apollo Justice Ace Attorney? Probably because he got the skinny on fucking from the prosecutor, but who knows? But also, hey Blackwill, I'm going to do this because no one else will. The art room had every script in it just lined on a shelf. And until you can prove that the mock trial script was held elsewhere, anyone could have read it.
Why, you...
Moreover, the prosecution has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth.
If it's Hugh, we've, yeah, okay. Guaranteed it's not Hugh now.
Heh. Occupation. Hugh O'Connor. I'm the senior at Thebes Legal Academy, and I'm studying to be a lawyer. Yesterday, I told that a lawyer there that I would testify to the truth. So I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes?
I'm tired and sleepy. Have a good night. Yeah, sleep well, Herms. Take care. Take care. Hermes.
What's he up to now?
They're all lawyers. Yeah, literally. He means defense attorney.
Please raise your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. About your testimony, please.
What O'Connor saw.
The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that. The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Miss Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was going to bring up something else entirely against your client.
Oh, now never a snappy comeback when I need one.
He's coming straight at us today. Using any means possible.
To protect the student who had to climb up high when setting up the stage, a mat was brought over to the stage from the storehouse.
I guess we'll just take this as fact too, for no reason.
Our client is student council president. What's wrong with taking it upon herself to put the mat away after they were used?
I guess you could say it. No, we're not saying that. We're never saying that at all, actually.
Objection!
Oh, there is plenty wrong. Oh, there is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. Ergo, that mat in question was indispensable in moving the body.
Aha! Oh, it sucks to be the last to know everything.
Athena, what do you mean last to know? You knew about it yesterday, you dumbass! I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat.
Well, with about business where the body was assumed to have been dropped. It would be hard to derive such a possible link to the case.
I forgot. Sorry, player. We're off to a bit. No, we're not. The fact that you... Whatever. It's fine. You sure you're okay, Athena?
It's game on, you. Game on. I'm gonna turn your arrogant, perfect skull into a grain, teary-eyed fan of failure.
Okay. What O'Connor saw. That's fine. I'm gonna lecture some halls right about now. Well, okay, so first of all, if the murder was done like the script, this is a complete, going off script moment.
Objection!
Okay, never mind, fuck me. Never mind. It didn't do that.
Hold it!
Might as well just go through it.
Hold it, hold it. Hold it right there.
That was funny animation.
But I was just getting to the important part.
Eager to unsheath your blades, Dono. Your heavy breath heaves where I stand.
Objection!
How rude. A human breath doesn't travel anywhere near that far.
So the only issue is distance. You're not denying that you're a heavy breather.
I'm just saying that scientific studies have proven that it's not.
Hang in there, Athena. No matter how many insults they hurl, it won't affect the judge's opinion of you.
What about my own self-esteem?
Come, let's get back to what happened before the mock trial.
Hold it!
Our client was simply putting the matter away. That had nothing to do with the case.
Objection!
That's where you are wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a 3-story fall. Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essential to moving the body.
If we win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to that academy.
Now show me how you show the truth. You have my full cooperation.
I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have the time to stand around and see what she did after that. Oh, yeah, the wall was already set up. He couldn't have. Okay, yeah.
Objection!
What? What do you... Okay! I feel like I had two pretty good pieces of evidence there. God damn, Lucky. Holy shit, a 3-stream streak. Not bad, good job.
Hold it!
Mr. O'Connor, you positive you were standing exactly where you said?
I was between the stage and the maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop.
Moral, always have a creepy stalker who just wants to be your friend, Baka.
Sticking to his guns. The issue is where you were standing when he says he saw Jiminy. None of them will say anything without evidence, so time to dig a little deeper.
Oh, before you ask, I had my glasses on. Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That's not an issue.
Okay, so no, you couldn't have seen her because there was a...
Objection!
Yes, because there was a wall in the way.
So, you saw the back of the stage from between the stage and the maintenance area. Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? The photo shows a student setting up the stage the day before the mock trial. You can see a big construction screen to the right of the stage in the background there.
My last back there was a bunch of them next to my house until a few days ago, too. Some probably noisy behind there, but I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest.
Exactly, Your Honor. I cannot see past such screens. That's their purpose. Now let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again? Aha. Since it was to the right of the stage, it should be right here. And from this vantage point, the witness claims to have seen our client from behind the stage backdrop.
Oh my, but the screen would have had been completely in the way.
That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from this point.
Youch. Mr. O'Connor, you would mind me, of course. The screen, right. That must have slipped my mind.
What? Are you telling me that you, Mr. Genius, forgot something literally as big as that?
There are two kinds of memory lapses, the normal kind that you mouth breathers have, and the genius level lapse of memory that people like me have.
Why don't you just admit that it was a normal everyday brain fart array?
Well, boy, please restate what we remember with minus lapse of memory. That's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. In other words, I was Juniper from the stage side of the screen.
Objection!
You're testifying that our client was behind the stage. But I need to remind this court that the stage is not visible from the front. To actually see our client from behind the stage, to the stage side of the screen, the witness himself would have also had to been in the same area behind the stage. But in that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor.
Ouch.
Okay, you know what? Hey, good 1-2 punch, Athena. Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Objection!
Aw, I just got here. I don't know what's happening, but I do not like O'Connor. What's his issue? He pays for good grades.
Alright, golden boy, this is not your chance. Oh, telling the truth will always be a weight lifted from your chest.
The truth? What truth?
Well, the fact that golden boy here was where he initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
Objection!
But then the screen would have blocked his view of.
Objection!
On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. Oh, but consider how smoke always wants to rise up high.
Athena, look at this photo again. Do you think?
Something on the other side of the screen. Something high enough to see onto the stage. No, wait, the crane right there. I remember seeing a crane there the day of the mock trial.
Me neither. It's probably safe to assume it was moved before before you found the body.
Yeah, that's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised.
Oh, I hate him exploding him with my mind.
I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information.
What's all this about?
What's all this about promises? Is this what Blackwell's using against him?
And what's it got to do with going onto the crane?
Oh, Golden Boy did not go up to the crane for fun. He was working part-time as a crane operator within the school grounds.
What? Do you mean to tell me that a high school student was operating a crane? The witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I ever operated that crane.
Hold it!
Actually, there just might be something that proves you did.
What?
If the whole part-time jobs thing is true, I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You were probably working at the same site the previous day too.
Is this what you're thinking of, Athena?
Yep. As the court can see, this photo captures the crane's operator. And if you look carefully, you can see he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor.
Wow, that's actually you know what? I didn't see that. Good shit.
Are you serious? This is ridiculous.
Well, very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is as ridiculous as the witness maintains.
The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light.
Well, that's all very well and good, but how do you propose we do that?
The person in this photo has one other distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but at least it's worth a try. We can clearly identify the person in this photo as witness by examining
His neck.
the figure in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck.
Why, yes, I could be right there. But then you say you mean to...
Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by this tall collar. But that's exactly why I believe this warrant further examination.
No, not a chance. That would be a blatant violation of my privacy.
You are a disgrace of a man. Now start unbuttoning that collar before I hack it off.
Jeez, buy me dinner first, Blackwell.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Let's see your neck.
Guess I have no choice. Oh my.
So where'd you buy that neckband, if I might ask?
I didn't buy it. It's handmade. There's only one like it in the world.
Well, it sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should we have a photo analysed?
You're sure one irritating lady. Fine, I admit it. I work part-time construction job. It has nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment is no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed.
You hear that, ladies? Hugh O'Connor knows how to work a stick.
But I never expected one of my jobs would take me to my own school. Probably you packed away all the required tests in apprenticeship period. But you have to be at least 20 to have a license for operating a crane. Oh, about that. You see, I'm a genius, so, you know.
Objection!
Let us dispense with this inane charade, Golden Boy.
Don't prosecute Blackpool, please don't.
High school seniors are 19 at most. Thus, they fail to complete the requirements. But that does not apply to you, does it, Mr. O'Connor?
Why doesn't it apply? He's a senior, so he's around the age, right?
No, don't, please.
Actually, Golden Boy, here is a 25. He is a 7-year-old. He took a 7-year break from school.
Wait, come again?
I'll take a gander at the official school enrollment document. It is all right here.
Oh,
Ouch.
25? You mean he's older than me?
But 25-year-old woman. Uh, 7-year break. 7 years, I've just one thing to say. There are two kinds of 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take. And the genius kind people like me take.
Okay, cute callback.
I'll bet a genius would quickly become a chore for a 7-year break.
I think you have that backwards, Athena.
Even geniuses make mistakes. I just happen to make mine only 7 years in a row.
Only you could get away with using only like that.
Enough of this jibber jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. The accused raided all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. That much is clear. I see no need to deliberate this matter further.
Well, considering that the body was moved in the same manner as the script, Prime Prosecutor Blackwood claimed to be quite persuasive. Mr. President, can you explain me?
Yes, actually, I do, because it's nothing like the script.
As long as the mat was used to move the body, Junior's gonna be under suspicion.
Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start.
Yeah, why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honor,
That's my place.
I've got it. I've got an amazing idea that'll turn the prosecution's claim on its head. Little conjecture has never stopped me before.
Oh, interesting.
Mr. O'Connor, you were using the crane to...
move the body because there were no drag marks or blood whatsoever.
The body looked just like it was in the script. It must have been moved like in the script too. At least that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish.
Those are pretty strong words, Athena. You sure about this?
The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Objection!
Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter. Save that this does not bode well for you.
Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap?
Watch this.
I could use this bow and arrow one-handed.
Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity.
I can even drive a crane with one hand. That's easy. But operating the crane itself is so complex it requires both hands. Now, I would have the court to look at this.
Oh, please tell me that's a ketchup stain.
You wish my head was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time.
We have already verified this with the hospital of treatment. Quite a nasty wound, I must say.
So, how'd you?
I see no reason to discuss that. It is of no relevance to this case.
It does, actually, because you were in the crane, operating it the day before.
Two hands are required to operate complex machinery, such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane.
Now I'm the fool.
Held a message for reasons smart deduction. Beta, allow this post to come to chat. Hi, streamer. I follow and sent you a message randomly. Would you like to read it? What? That's a good catch from smart deduction. Hi, Karma. I know it's sus. I'm doing an experiment. Yeah, like, I didn't even realize it was you. My mind blanked out the fucking name. And I was like, wait a minute. Is this another scam? Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a complete scam. Like, you got caught by Twitch's weird auto mod. That's crazy. I'm glad you remember me? Yes. Holy shit, Von Karma. Shut the fuck up. Okay. As me. Yep, we got Von Karma in the chat, everybody. Say hi. God, but yeah, no, you've been here a while. You've been around the community a while. I remember your name. Anyway. Congrats, your experiment worked.
I planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. I wanted to keep my part-time job a secret, so I had to do it just before the mock trial instead.
Oh. By the way, the message they sent you was reverbfart.mp3. Would you like to reply? No, I think I'm good.
Oh, and here I thought this is a big breakthrough I've been waiting for.
Well, now the defense's sophistry is laid bare, I would like the record to recall my claim.
The body was brought down with a problem with a bad beer maintenance area. But a ball crowd was used to move it was made. I would take the paper.
Well done, your boldness. Now consider this. The accused was sighted dragging the mat, ergo, it was she who moved the body.
Well, I think you were on the right track, Athena.
You too?
Yeah, Juniper remains a prime suspect if we assume the body was moved per her script. The extra streak he keeps hidden, of course. Yes. Wow, the audience is talking like they're shocked. I know, right? Don't worry. The script writers definitely do a lot of talking like they're shocked. I'm certainly shocked this fucking script got greenlit. So as the defense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved.
But. Oh, he's telling me to think of another way besides the crane.
But like, we already covered one with the corporate here,
If you do not, it's time for a verdict. Isn't that correct, Your Boldness?
No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body was moved like the. Show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right?
well, the man had nothing to do with the case.
There is a sword of great renown that cuts down sophisticated lawyers. Its name is evidence.
You don't scare me. For smart Athena, you can do this.
What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird mix of terror and a creepy grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped.
Oh, how could anyone lower it without it just dropping it? It's not like it could fly. Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage. Someone could have easily used that thing.
Well, yes, of course. But like, because like, let's see what you have for us.
All I have to do is show the tiniest shred of possibility. The mat and the ball column weren't used to move the body. This is what was used.
Take that!
By using this, the body could have moved without you. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. I chose the wrong one.
Take that!
The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together.
Might I propose an idea? It might do you well to tie your lips together, lest you further expose your ignorance.
This isn't exactly a time for black comedy, Prosecutor Blackwell. Anyway, the court recorded a wire on which the school banner was hung. That wire is strung between the art room and the stage, which allowed students to run or reel in the school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down from the stage via this wire.
Objection!
Oh, spare me with your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet there were no signs of blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackwell. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that?
I'm sure that's exactly what he thought.
When we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the school banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. And pouches are useful for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried?
Well, go on, please explain.
The body was bundled up in a pouch-like section of the banner and sent down the wire. The body would have been down on that stage in a flash, and there'd be no need for a mat.
I will replace carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying.
Objection!
I have no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Your claim is shaky as a corpse performing this absurd high wire act.
Oh, if you have an actual objection, then just come out and say it.
I trust you recall the bloodstains left in the art room. If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have had to have been via the window above the quad, with a 150 winch. However, the blood-stained pottery next to the window above the maintenance area. Ergo, the wire and the banner had not at all to do with this case.
Oh, the bloodstained pottery, I remember that.
Yeah, the fucking banner is bloodstained. This doesn't look good. We'll be back to the Matt theory if we don't do something.
Well, Miss White, I hope you have something better this time, but it's broken fact.
My wire theory is true, and that blood on the pottery must not have been...
Blood at all.
At first we thought it was red glaze, but it turned out to be blood. But what if we go back to the time when it was just red glaze by all accounts?
Objection!
No, but the police have clearly identified it as blood.
I do not want to go back to the previous trial. Ever. No, 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 no.
Maybe it's not the victim's blood. Did the police check and see from whom the blood on the pottery came from?
Shame on you, Zykes Dono. Have little more respect for the constabulary.
Fulbright!
Looks like they didn't check it.
Aha, don't let it get you down, Prosecutor Blackwheel. Everyone makes mistakes.
Oh, spare me your cheek. We know not how either way the test will run.
True, but in the meantime, I'm gonna press my claim as far as I can.
Your boldness, I demand that the blood on the pottery be analyzed this instant.
Of course, it didn't take long to get the results back. Oh my, that was quick.
More history if it turns out to be the victim's blood.
Please, please let it be someone else's.
It seems the blood was not from the victim.
But Bob,
Furthermore, a comparison with other parties involved with this case reveals that the blood belonged to one Hugh O'Connor.
Score! Don't worry, Jenny. Just try to relax. Hugh's hands, his hands were dripping with blood. Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand has suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. And then Junie saw his blood-stained hands, they passed each other in the first floor. Oh. It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection!
There is but one way to know. There's but one way not to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge with Sykes Dono is for she who forces me to expose your secret.
fine, whatever.
Wow, how much dirt does he have on you?
The court will observe this odd-looking envelope. It was inside that Miriam Scuttlebutt script we found.
Miss Scuttlebutts. But didn't the prosecution already claim that? This envelope was the one that contained a script.
Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from all of us.
Oh, but be here. My word! Talk about the words my painful paper cut.
Indeed, you can clearly see that if this envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot out forth, leaving a horrible gash onto the hand. The only one who could have been told the correct way to open it was Constance Court.
You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't.
Yikes! Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that.
The blood on the blade is the witness's. Our genius here tried to see case peeked at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness.
Ouch! This guy's the best genius I've ever seen.
Don't worry, Athena. That wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire theory.
Yeah, I've got it. Since the blood on the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was used moving the wire and banner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts that just that.
You call yourself a lawyer? Don't you see a glaring contradiction in your thinking?
Many. A multitude. But the writers won't let me have it my way, so we're doing it this way, I guess.
Huh?
Because we might well remind the witness that his role is not to point out. And you, how can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you forgot the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire. A body said sliding that down would have crashed into them. Care to explain? I believe we're right. Especially when the wire are extremely close together.
Oh, so the body would collide with the statues. What if they did collide? Wait, that's it. Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, that would also explain the loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room.
Well, now you mention it. You, Mr. Right, went up to the stage after you heard the sound, correct?
Objection!
Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask you one question? When was it that you heard said sound?
It was a little after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I are practically bored to tears in the waiting room when... Oh!
Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial.
Oh, that means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started.
You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body.
He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so, then my claim the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't know what. Stupid contradiction. It's gonna get me and our case killed.
Well, the focus on the three suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assessment, therefore, comes to the very foundation of this case.
Objection!
Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So should we not also treat the Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion?
Well, good point.
Wait, Blackwell, what are you doing?
Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side!
I bet you figured out the truth behind this case. Well, great, as long as he's not up to something else.
The statues were really broken when the body hit him. Then his statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. O'Connor. Let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me.
Like I said before, before the mock trial, the body was, you know.
I shall say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship with your body.
Oh, yikes!
Now, out with it. Did you truly witness the body?
Oh, were you just lying about it? Well, which is it?
You what?
I never saw the body. What are you sure about that? Blind was caught again, and I'll charge you with perjury. There was no body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry.
Yes, we've exposed you as biggest lie for what it is. But why would we lie about this to begin with?
Barbara. The main premise that the body was moved before the mock trial had been overturned. I imagine this would impact on both the defense and prosecution cases.
Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us a step closer to the truth. Now at least we know the body was moved using a wire and steel banner.
Indeed. That much I shall concede, Sykes Donald. The body was moved as you stated in the midst of the mock trial.
So both sides were satisfied then.
If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if it was took place in the midst of the mock trial, that is an entirely different story.
Right, all 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives him solid alibis.
Objection!
How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul that could leave and re-enter the lecture hall.
Well, what's this? Who's the person in charge of the audio?
Oh no, how could I forget? It was... Hey, what's the deal here? I was doing so loud in this shop.
Juniper's also in charge of the audio. When she wasn't in trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
Indeed, the one who could enter the courtroom amidst the mock trial to move the body.
Best law school student ever. Nobody respects the law. Yep. I mean, to be fair, he paid for his grades.
Was none other than the accused, Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio.
No!
My website, please, that does make perfect sense.
Oh, this can't be happening. Instead of exposing his crime, Judy's even deeper.
I will admit, that was a good bait and switch from Blackwell there. Well played. I would have completely changed it if I was writing this, but then again, I would have completely changed the whole case to make it more interesting.
Ah, you slice it, we're cooked. And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least for this issue.
The Twisted Samurai strikes again.
Twisted? It's more like dirty rotten.
Your boldness? It is time to put an end to this farce.
Well, the prosecution has presented a quite convincing case. But the defense has at least one pass to avoid any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes.
Apollo, what are we gonna do? I've got nothing left, nothing, not a night.
I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a blank too.
Oh, poor Junie. Let's figure out something. She'll be... Objection? Well, I object too.
Stop right there. All ears on me. It's time you heard about the rare genius of hero. Listen, you will hear the secret behind my perfect cry.
Oh boy, here we go. Perfect!
Rhyme?
Wait, it's some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday?
Yes, we did. This had better not be another one of his enraging traps.
The murder, moving the body, the cover-ups is all sprang from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead and arrest me. The real killer's right before you. Pardon my friend, Mr. O'Connor. You already confessed yesterday, but earlier today you recanted your confession. As if you mouthpieces could comprehend my genius, the ends justify the means. Now bow down and kneel before my great and rattling intellect.
Objection!
Oh, enough! The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear for all to see. For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi for you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you are participating the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act.
Yeah, who doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwheel's threat?
Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius transcended into even perfection.
What is going on? I don't... Okay. Sure. I don't know. I can't. I have nothing. Yay! Woohoo! I don't know where to go from here, y'all. This case is so stupid. Athena's first outing in actual, like, court. And this is how we're dealing with it. Bumbling around and getting bailed out by the only other man. Twice. Sure. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? We'll be back at a later date. Tomorrow I'll be back with Pathologic 3. Dear God. What is happening? What in the fuck happened, man? I'm at a loss. I'm at a complete loss. Well, anyway, thank you all for coming by today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go raid Almy. They're playing some Until Dawn. A better written game. For a better written time. All of you have a good rest of your day. I need to wash off the fucking heathenistic nonsense that exudes from my bones. Later, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh.